Welcome to what will likely be a very exciting episode of Watch Me Suck at Minecraft. As you saw in the last episode, we were prepared to head to fight the dragon at the end of the game. Just some slight problems. Before anyone noticed it and replied to me in the previous video, I noticed I forgot the arrows I was going to bring, I forgot to make the snowballs I was going to bring, and in lieu of a pumpkin that people have requested I should put over my head, a bucket of water in lieu of that. So we gotta go back to the base and do that wonderful stuff. You might notice the runtime for this video is quite a bit longer than the typical hour and change. Well, that's because we got a little something special for you before we make the dive. But the show runs an hour long, as in the actual recording. So here we are, single player. Also watch this other show, School of Hard Knocks, where I play the game on hard, and wherever it is boring, I do cut the video, but not here. Watch me suck. Here we go. Timer starts now. And if you want to play this world on your own, especially the newer versions of Minecraft, and already forgetting where I'm going, the birthday seed appears now. So we're going to teleport back. And get the stuff that we completely forgot to bring. And here we are. Close the door, run, which we're doing quite well. These are days 226, 227, 228. Whereas any normal player could achieve the same result in probably 30, 45 Minecraft days. But remember, I suck. So here we are, and we run. So here in the basement, we got our arrows that we've been saving up for and totally forgot to bring with us. Here we go. We're just going to temporarily ditch this stuff. I'll even ditch those for the time being. We'll keep those. And we'll bury the rest later. Oh, yeah, while we're here. Let's make a couple of shovels. Can do them upside down? No, we can't. Well, it was worth trying. And we'll keep the cobblestone. Just so if we wind up on a platform suspended above the islands, because I've seen people wind up stuck in a position like that, we'll have something to hopefully make a bridge and not get killed by the dragon in the process. Alrighty, this time, whoops. Almost took a nasty plunge there. I want to protect my nice shiny new armor. It is now time, as I said the last time, make the final trip before the big fight. Alrighty. This just shows you right here, besides the fact that the world's not rendering, the world has completely failed to render. So, let's try this again. That might be an omen. Alrighty. This just goes to show you, if you suck at this game, you can get here too. Might take you longer than 30, 40, 50, 60 days. But, like me, you eventually will get there. So here we're making the hop to Fort Duff one last time, so we hope. Although I've said before, when or if I beat the dragon, the game's not going to be over. In fact, things will be more open. We'll just leave it like that. Oh, he ate too much. He sort of wasted a patty, because each one fills 4 drumsticks, and there were 3 vacant. I would have waited till I got to the portal at Fort Duff. Oh yes, let's not forget the snow. This is part of it. And yes, if the time runs out while we're fighting the dragon, cliffhanger. I highly doubt that. I don't know what just happened, but I think my computer just freaked out for a moment. Yeah, I just did a quick stop and start again just to verify that the computer is indeed ready for the trip. So far we had the game not render, and then we had the graphics bomb out and come back. Yeah, is this an omen? Alrighty, let's get a little more of the snow. That I'm digging holes instead of getting snowballs. Let's take this and move that, and we'll take one of these and put them there. Okay, that's one shovel. Let's get the other one, and as you see, I might be skipping some snowballs here and there. That's because I want to get this done fast. I want to fill up the inventory. This is probably all a massive waste of time, but you never know. Just waiting for either the second shovel to give out, or oh, that's, for a minute, you see those little dashes that appear after I break a piece of snow? When I saw that, I thought that for some reason the labels for the enemies were appearing over their heads like they did in the older versions of the game. Alright, that's that. And I didn't bring a bucket. Oh well. I guess we'll make this a little more challenging. I think I might have one out here at Fort Duff. Now I think I have ingots, come to think of it. So we can craft one if we need to. So we still have some floaty wood from when we set this place on fire. And here we are, Fort Duff. And before we take the royal plunge, we're going to make sure that we indeed have taken care of other things. Oh, we got buckets. That's good. And I'm not going to go searching for the... there is a fountain, but it'll be a little faster just to go up here and grab some water. That way if we tick off an Enderman, we don't have to worry too much. I'll just... Here we go. Now, let's... Oops, wrong button again. As you can see, bare minimum iron armor, minimal protection, quite a few snowballs. I think what I'll do is set that there. Set that. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, it appears it is now time, after 225 days, to take the jump and fight the dragon. Now, before we do, here is a video montage of, first, most of the way, how we got here. Georgia551 here, and we're going to do something new. It's called Watch Me Suck at Minecraft, because I'm not really good at these newer games that require mouse and keyboard movement. I'm so old school with the keyboard only stuff. And that's the name, as well as B day seed. Now, generate structures on, done. Game mode is survival, and we don't want hardcore. We don't want creative. We want survival. More world options, generate. We've done that. And now to create the new world. And this is the only time where my computer is actually slow at building a map. Interesting. And oh, look at that, a cow right away. Alrighty, no time to fiddle around. We gotta get started. And look what we got here. A jungle biome right next to where I started. And of course, the first thing we gotta do is gather resources on top of a hill. However, I see something a little more inviting. Alright, I think I might put my shelter here. Or am I going to put it here? I'll just put it here. So, now let's get some of the basic building blocks put down. That being said, let's put a couple of torches up. One near the entrance would be good. And one side opposite next to the window would be pretty good. We'll take our sword just in case we need it. Yeah, see, he's burning up because of the sun. Thing is, how do we get there safely? Yay, look, a village! Hope you guys don't mind that I steal some of your stuff. We'll have what it takes to make a bigger and better shelter. But for now, this will do. I think I'm gonna move to another hill. Let's see if it's safe to step out. Should be right here. And if we go across the hill, and somehow a creeper formed and I died. There's the village, and that's the hill I want to build on. We want to go to the top. Ah, creeper! This time I know you're coming! And I still wind up screwing up. I need a lot of this stuff. Unfortunately, there's a lot of it that's exposed. And the creeper made that. Now it's time to dig ourselves a nice smooth base to make a nice big shelter. By the way, if you really want a good tutorial, I recommend Minecraftopia.com. Or is it .net? Well, you could always Google it. And if you want a visual video tutorial on how to play this game, because believe you me here, this is no tutorial type material, I recommend searching here on YouTube Paul Soares Jr. Paul, and so you can see as the sun sets the start of the newer, bigger, better shelter, which will be much better protected because you got this stairwell. Alright, this is day 7, and for the beginning of day 7 we're going to get some more lumber, and at the end of day 7 we're going to grab our lumber and head into there and start actually building the permanent shelter. And here we are. And we're going to build the frame. That'd be a good idea. I'm realizing that I made a flaw here. So every time I do one of these, I'm going to wind up hurting myself. No one realizes he puts things in bad spots. Alright, you get the idea. I'm thinking this will be the quote-unquote basement level, even though it's really going to be above ground. And 2 flights. Here, I want to do steps right there. And we drop. And there's headroom, so that's okay. 3. Oh, that actually worked out exactly the way I wanted. Two-digit birth date, which in my case would be 2 digits. And if you want to copy the concept, even if it's a single digit like the 1st is 2nd of the month or what have not, it would be like enter 0102 for your 2-digit date and a space 4-digit year. And you can get yourself a map. And it looks like we're almost ready for day number 9. And there's the sun heading up. And we got ourselves a nice floor. The key to surviving in Minecraft. Making swift decisions. And keeping a clear head. As well as thoroughly executing what you're doing. And as you can tell in this video series, I don't do any of those. See if certain things pop up. Like I said, I'm not going into specifics because that's just something you don't do. Temporarily use dirt. And I won't have enough for a full set. Alrighty, we almost have enough to make it to the top floor. Okay, give me what I want. There we go. Oh, creeper. Ah, damn it. Well, there goes part of our temporary shelter. And in the last video, we had a little issue with... We had a small issue with health. So we were going to concentrate on farming, but since I've died a couple times, needless to say, health ain't much of a concern for the time being. And there's a creeper. Oh no, you're not going to blow up there. Oh no, you're not going to blow up there. Oh no, you're not going to blow up there. You'll just die there. I'm not going to harvest them right now. What we gotta do now is figure out a good place to farm. I think right here would be a good spot. And I forgot which level I wanted to do everything on. Ooh, this is actually pretty open. But that's not a full... Well, we can make it happen. Alrighty, let's grab ourselves some fencing. And at least get the general border made up. Nope, not there. Alright, it's starting to get too dark. So, here we establish something right now. Oh, look, there's a creeper right on top of the house. Nice. And he's out of our hair. Six we want. So what I need to do now is put the gates on there, as well as lure some animals in here. Now we can't run. What we're going to do, we need more of this cobblestone for our farm. Alright, I got the basic structure. Now, as I said, I'm planning on moving the openings more towards the corners, because, like I said initially, I would like to put some form of pens inside the barn. Now I got one from you. I don't want gray right now. 3 from you. 2 from you. Oh, you're going to eat grass, which gives me another 3. Go to 8. Pop in some more windows. Actually, let's put a door there. And a door there. There we go. Let's actually get something accomplished today. Right.
There, we got the pens locked off. Just the way I want it. Here we're going to reconfigure the torches a little bit. There, we got our... So at least something is done in here. No, I was going for keyboard here, but... Sure if there are creepers and such in here. No. And we're going to continue this. As you can see, if I'm in here and a creeper or some other creature is waiting for me at the door, I can make a beeline right out of here. Now that the thing's entirely watertight, I can't quite say that it's done because I had some very nice glass side lights. Alright, let's do that. And now what I want to do is take the pickaxe, put it in its third spot. Good. And now we can clear these. Even though the building was finished, I decided to so it's somewhat similar to how the villagers have theirs set up. Get on the other side of this. Not that being on the immediate side is going to help. There are 9 of them, and you can use the top row of numbers on your keyboard to access them directly. 1. Of Watch Me Suck at Minecraft, number 21, days 60, 61, 62. Georgia 551 saying, have a good one. See you later. And because we're outside, we gotta be extra careful. And of course, if you haven't seen, this is where the primary shelter used to stand. Pause if you want to read it. Now, well, here's one stood the original shelter from the birthday seed. Oh, this is safe. There we have it. We accomplished something. We got all the physical floors put in terms of the basement and lower levels. We only have enough for 4 here. Right where we are. And now we'll have plenty of wood to start the next floor. We do need... I can't talk today. We do need the regular stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much wasted day. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. That roof, I'll put it in a corner, it's easier to see. As you can see, I'm missing a few segments. Yeah, it totally sucks that the computer can't really handle high-def video, because then you let it sit there. Then you can move the slide around, but then you wind up in that position again. So yeah, you miss a lot, but most of you were not here for the very beginning, so that's the best thing. So here we are, after all that, ready to take the plunge. Are you ready? I am. Let's do it. Oh, good. We're underground. That's a good thing. And you see that health bar up there for those of you that don't have the game. That's obviously the health bar the Ender Dragon has. Oh, look, we're actually in the side of a hill. If that bar appears, it means he's close enough to attack. He can go through blocks. He can come through the world right now and get me. Which I think is kind of a dumb thing, but hey, that's the way it is. And we gotta watch out for the Enderman. And you see ahead of me here, towers. Oh, there's the dragon right there. Now, if I keep my head up high like this, I will not stare at an Enderman. I'm surprised that's all the damage I took. Well, we're gonna have to break out the artillery here. That's one. You gotta take these towers out. If you don't, he'll regenerate. Stutter. Might have to pillar up like people do. Keep the perspective a little high, that way we don't get their attention. Close. That's two. Apparently it can't run.
3. We have to get them all. There appears to be not that many of them here, which, boy, I'm telling you, this game is spoon-feeding everything. Oh, don't look directly at them. Oh, I think I just did. That's what the water's for. Oh, I'm making mistakes left and right now. Okay, look up. Look up. This game is not handling the end very well. Oh, that one I got. It's these two I haven't. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on this guy. While my health regenerates. Okay, minor hit. One to go. We're good. We can fight the dragon. Oh. We got all the towers. Oh, wrong tool. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. We're still doing pretty well. It's gonna take a lot to kill this guy. is he now? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Come on, punk. Ah. Righty. Come on. Two. Okay, typically I don't do this, but it's ruining my, it's ruining the soundtrack that I'm putting in. Come hither. Here he comes. Double shot. Triple. Missed. Getting pretty close here. Come on. Oh, he snuck up on me. Ready? Yeah, I know I'm not saying much. I'm really putting my concentration into this. I know it's not doing the most damage, but it's helping. That's the important thing right now. Come on in for...
sneak attack. Okay, we're halfway there. Wrong button again. No. Come on down. Join the party. Here he comes. Hey, we're a little over halfway there. Two. All I know is if we kill him, we will have a ton of XP coming our way. See how he flies through everything? See, his sword, one hit on the sword did significantly more damage than Snowball's did. Triple. Quadruple. And where is he now? Gotta remember to keep our aim a little high. Come on, dragon. Getting pretty close. So anticlimactic, isn't it? Is he coming in for a direct hit? No. Come on. Are you scared of me? Nobody made me jump. Quick. Two hits. I only got one more. Come on, make it exciting. Although going through the towers is pretty exciting. Oh, one more snowball with your name on it. Snowball. Here he comes. He's gonna sneak through the pillar. No, he isn't, but... Where is he? Is he coming in? Yeah, that's not gonna do you any good. about 2/3 of the way through. Come on, come right at me. Yeah, I gotta be careful with the arrow count here. Giants coming in. Boy, that shot just went errant. Who's coming in again? I don't know what I got hit by. Let's check the arrow count. We got 55 to go. I think. Here he comes. Here he comes again. He's on his last legs. I think we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. Coming in one last time. He's on his death march. He's afraid to come down. Ah, that was a waste. Oh, that was a weak lob. For the win! We did it! We won! Watch that meter go way high now. Well, so much for the prize, but we've beat the game. Now Watch Me Suck is officially in adventure mode now, in terms of not worrying about stuff. Now, I'm not sure if there's end credits still. I've heard it has it. I've heard that they don't. If there are end credits, skip to this point. Here we go. And apparently they exist. And I've noticed that this whole time I wasn't full screen when the game crashed out. Or the graphics bombed. One or the other. Well, we did it.
This player, it played well. Psst. It did not give up. That part's true. It is reading of our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep within the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? To actually be good at the game? Psst. This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water, dreamed it created and destroyed, dreamed that it haunted, hunted, dreamed of shelter. Yeah, can't read fast sometimes. The original interface, a million years old and still works, but true structure. This player create in the reality behind the screen. It worked. With a million others, sculpted a true order of form in the fold of the blank and created the blank for blank in the blank. It cannot read that thought. No, it was not yet achieved at the highest level. That it must achieve long dream of life and the short dream of a game. Does it? No, 11 does. That universe is right. Yeah, you know. I'm sure you can read it because as I'm going along, I'm getting worse. But the campaign part of this game is officially over. And it was pretty much hand-fed to me, pretty much. Alright, let's start this blue one. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them, this world you take for truth is merely blank and blank. I wish to tell them that they are blank in the blank, to see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them, too strong for this dream, to tell them how to live is to prevent them living. No, not to player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. Georgia 551, player of games. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again under gravity and air. Respond in a long dream. There you are, your body touching the universe again at every point as though you were separate things, as though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain, Father, Sun, Mother Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, Jingos, I think that is, Green Man, the gods, demons, angels, poltergeist, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks in the world. And the words change, we do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now through your skin and through your eyes. Why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you to see you, player, and to know you, and to be known? I shall tell you a story. And then here's the story. I'm running slower than the thing is going. And I can read it fine by myself. And you can tell the game was Euro because the sun is 50 million kilometers away or so. Let's go back. Let's start there. The atoms of a player were scattered in the grass. In the rivers, in the air, in the ground, a woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate. The woman assembled the player in her body. and the player awoke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into a long dream, and the player was a new story, never told before, written in letters of DNA, blocky. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code a billion years old, and the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game, in the heart of a star, so the player, too, is information from a star, and the player moves through a story, which is a force of information planted by a man called Julian on a flat, infinite world created by a man called Marcus. It exists inside a small, private world created by the player who inhabits a universe created by a small, private world, soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold. Sometimes it built a model universe in its head, flux of energy moving through vast empty space, sometimes called electrons and protons. Sometimes they called them planets and stars. Sometimes it's believed it was in a universe that was made of off and on zeros and ones, lines of code. Some believed it was playing games. Some believed it was reading words on a screen. You are the player, reading words. Shush. Sometimes the player reads lines of code on a screen, decode them into words, decode words into meaning, decode meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive, and if those thousands of deaths had not been real, the player was alive. You were alive. So that the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight as it came through the shuffling leaves of summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of winter, where the fleck of light from the corner of the player's eye might be a star a million times massive than the sun, boiling plants plasma in order to be visible to the player. And then it goes off the screen because I can't read it that fast. There. And I'll pick it up again when we get closer to the bottom, as I've been doing. But I read it to myself. I'm reading it fine. Alrighty. And the universe said, the light was you. The light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. These words are deep. And the universe said, you are the universe, tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. And I believe that's probably it. That was a long one. Oh, now we got the credits. Here we go. Read that long, really long story, and then comes the credits. Created by Marcus Persson, or something like that. Game design, programming, and graphics, Marcus Persson. Jens Bergensten. I'm not good at names. Music and sound, Daniel Rosenfeld. In-game artwork and paintings, Christopher Zetterstrand. Endgame narrative, Julian Gall. Well, that explains the Julian. Website development. And we get into these weird names with the mulot over the letters and stuff. Oh, this is really, really long, but if you remember the time that I've put up there to skip to, you can go there. This is also the longest time that my computer has actually maintained 60 frames a second. Oh boy. I think half of this video is gonna be just fighting the dragon, the credits, and
and the look back at how we got here. Technologies used. Java by Oracle. LWJG, many people resigned by Paul Land. Traversed by J. Craft. Is this the end of the credits? Or does okay 20 you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do, but the ones you do so throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Bow lines, I think. Bow lines. Yeah, it's a boat. And it grows dark again. And here we are, back in the game. Successfully beaten. Let's see what time it is. So I don't know if I think the dragon fight kind of knocked everything out of perspective a little bit. Yeah, the day's gonna run a little long because apparently, I guess time stands still when you're fighting a dragon. Anyway, before we head back, let's just pause here, hit. Huh. It kept. It didn't quit. Oh, that's good. Anyway, let's go fight some monsters. Actually, can I enchant over what I've already enchanted? Let's look at that for a moment. Let's see, can we... Apparently you can't enchant something you've already enchanted. Oh well. Actually, let's head back upstairs. I think we got iron. We don't have enough. But you know what? We'll make a couple tools and enchant the crap out of them. So, let's see. Yep, place. Yep, that and that. I'll enchant those. Let's see what you get. Sharpness and knockback. Hey, that's pretty good. I mean, I know the 2 isn't the best in the planet, but efficiency. Oh, silk touch. Oh, how I wish I had it before now. That's the best. We can take stone and turn it into oh, what is it? I know what we can do while we wait. It's not here. I think time stood still, and I'm going to reflect that because I've been letting the clock run, and it dictates that there's a 2 days haven't gone by yet. In fact, there's a 10-minute mark saying day 2.5. So I'm thinking this is the days have lagged behind when we were at the end. Oh, wait a minute. The whole purpose of that was to come in here and put the lighting up in here. What I think I'll do is one here. Okay, yeah. I kind of forgot that, not in creative, which on my server, me and DelayPat, which is the other op, we are on creative, and I just got a little too used to it. Now the question is, will this be enough? Will this be enough to keep out the bad guys? Come on. So this is grossly overdue. I mean, the torches that are on the wall, that's acceptable. Yeah, this is lit fairly well. Okay, this is the last day. Yeah, the time stood still at the end because 8 minutes ago, a new day shouldn't be starting. The next day should be almost coming to a complete close. So what will we do today? We'll spend a little time in here looking for more material and once again start up the what do you call it? Start building that little trap thing. Oh, I see a flaw, but you know what? Whatever. Look at how fast it goes. Oh, I didn't take the shovel with me. So that means we gotta do the old digging by hand. See, that's what Silk Touch does, is it... The blocks don't break into cobblestone. It keeps it in it. Think about it. Actually...
me. And that's our timer that will not give us the right time this time. Because of the end technicality. So let's see what we find here. I honestly thought that it would take at least 2 attempts to get to complete that, to fight the dragon. But as you could see, I didn't need the pumpkin head. The trusty bucket of water was all I needed to take care of that problem. So now the campaign's over. So what do? Kill time doing some digging. Exploring faraway lands once 1.6 comes out and we can go looking for some horsies. Yeah, whatever. Alrighty. So I guess we could say mission accomplished. And I want to reiterate that just because we've done it, that we've defeated the dragon, does not mean that Watch Me Suck at Minecraft and this world is done with. We're going to keep playing, and we're keeping this world. So I'm sure there's a lot more Minecraft has to offer us. Oh. Meanwhile, let's screw everything up. I like how fast this digs. Alrighty, let's... Alright, one more. Here we... Oh, actually, we put them over here. Let's dig over one more. I know it'll make the trap look a little cruddy to have cobble and then smooth stone, but makes it look old. And I don't know how much of it we can do either. I'm going to shut the timer off. It's pretty pointless at this point in the game. I have a feeling I've ignored another pillar. Pillar of believability. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Ooh, iron. Yay. Well, back to normal. Yep, everything's back to normal now. Sucking, sucking, and more sucking. So let's just take care of these two little columns. Alrighty, here we go again. Hoping there's some diamond in this shaft, but apparently not. And just a little more. And wrong button again. Come on. Now that I fought the dragon, I can't do anything simple. Yeah, parents tad off, but who cares at this point? Okay, nighttime is a-coming. Let's see. A ton of this stuff. Yeah, we kind of ignored that trap for a while. And I was thinking how to go about it a little better than I've been doing it. Time for a Moo Moo Patty. So this is an extra long episode of Watch Me Suck. And you just saw that someone who's not very good at the game on normal skill can beat it. So if you think you can't, I just proved to you, you can. And it's raining on our last day. And let's take the scenic route, which involves going around the slaughterhouse. And avoiding skeletons. Alrighty. Okay, what we need to do is go up. Here we go.
have a safe way. No, 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 no. We don't want to go that way. Okay, control over the game would be good. Just enough water. Alright, let's just go up one. Okay, I didn't really want to do that. So let's build this up here. Actually, I'll sacrifice one for the sake of personal safety. Because as soon as it breaks, I'm going to plop this in. There. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I didn't quite get the design right. Oh well. What's new? Hey, we defeated the dragon. Now we can start screwing up like we normally do. And once we do that, that makes things a bit easier. That's 2. You know, make them eight long, these sections. So that's how long a stream of water will go 1 block high. We have 4. Five. Actually, I think the story might have set the timer still. Time was still going while I was fighting a dragon. I wasn't thinking of that. I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 is 7. Here's the last segment. This will be number 8. And what we do for 9 is full height like that. There, we got that set. And now we can build the base. Yeah, so when I do the 3rd section, this floor will be 1 short in terms of height. But at this point, who cares?
We beat the dragon. What else do you need to know? So we got that section. This one was done properly. So we'll do this piece. One of these days we're going to come with full buckets and fill in these areas, knock the candles out, say hi to the Enderman. We're not going to look directly at them. We don't really need to do that right now. And the next day is upon us already. Not 100% sure if this is truly the 1 hour mark or not. And this was a, for sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't, exciting episode of Watch Me Suck at Minecraft. Days 276, sort of. A piece of 277 and 278. And we fought the dragon, and we won. This is George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed it, and have a good one.